Okay. Well, journal writer here for a nice hot July after work spin. Now, I tried to do this exact loop a couple days ago. Forget, camera didn't go on like I thought it would and missed the whole ride. Oh well. I also had it on the bars and I was sort of testing what the camera would be like. I have a feeling it was so bumpy it was unusable. So maybe it was kind of a blessing. But we'll reuse the topic. So I'm a rider, mostly two wheels. I prefer two wheels, motorcycles and bicycles. So I just recently sold my motorcycle and I'm in the market for a new one. I'm wondering how many people out there ride bicycles and think about motorcycles, or the other way around. But let's just, right off the bat, let's just say if I had to choose between the two, it'd be a mountain bike. No way I would, I think I'm gonna get killed. This is some really sketchy traffic. Oh. All right. It's basically should have been a freeway, that road, but whoever planned it didn't have the foresight. It bridges two freeways. It's really the only way. It's the most efficient way to get between the two freeways. Really ought to be one itself. So here I am. So I'm thinking seriously about a V-Strom. More for its freeway comfort, really, but with its capability for adventure. It's funny, you got starting to blur the lines here. What, a motorcycle or a mountain bike or bicycle? Basically, you can go buy some really nice looking mountain bikes with electric assist, and they'll cost more than the V-Strom I'm looking for, new. That's your thing. But it's not the power necessarily. I love pedaling. I think it's the two wheels. I like the turning and winding around. Speed, acceleration, it's exhilarating. It's nice. I like splitting traffic and getting from A to B quick and being a little more in the environment. So I think it's a V-Strom. I looked at the Versus. I can't really afford anything super fancy. It is hot today. Over 100 here. If you're curious, I'm going about 15 miles an hour. I ride a single speed here. It's geared at 34/18. That's 34 teeth in the front, 18 in the back. And it's one more tooth than the standard 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, you know, to go faster, to spin harder. So I'd be really curious, any of you ride motorcycles and ride mountain bikes, which would you choose if you could only have one? Hey, if you've made it this far, do me a favor and subscribe. Clearly I'm starting out, but all the interest, encouragement, perfectly happy to answer your questions, take requests for different topics. This area used to be an airfield, not that long ago, apparently. Okay, fine. I will go. I don't know if you wanted me to go or not, but this is Phoenix Park. I'll probably roll through here plenty of times in these videos. So I'm in a town called Fair Oaks, California. Technically Northern California, but not too far north geographically. It's the state capital. Well, we aren't, but the suburb of Sacramento. Go, go. Ready? So maybe when I get the next motorcycle, I'll say a few words about mountain biking while I'm motorcycling around. Who knows? There's no real clear format in mind. All right, now we hit the dirt. Although the format I am kind of shooting for here is a certain amount of lead up and discussion, certain amount of more quiet dirt. I aim for longer videos if I can. In case you're curious, boy, I really commend you if you made it this far, because I mean, we haven't seen any. Well, here's a view. Reward you with that. That's Lake Natoma. It's a lake that's on the American River. Flows through town. And we're gonna get better views up here. So now, I'll have to show you this bike that I ride. It's kind of a custom built thing. And then I've got an SE Stout, believe it or not, which, if you aren't familiar with, is from the great all right, you go up this little bit, see if I can do it. Whew. There's some viewage. Oh, spin out. All right, that's a bit of a cliff. We had bald eagle nesting up here not long ago. All right, this is some pretty intense downhillage. I don't always make that. It's got lots of crash opportunity, but not today. That's the Aquatic Center, Sacramento State. There's a lot of crew practice here, rowing. All right, now this climb is unmakeable. Of course, a motorcycle, hit the throttle. E-bike, hell, I could probably make it on a geared bike. Single speed rough. Here we go. Uh-oh, traction. Ah, that's worse. I made it way further the other day. I'm really starting to size up some Santa Cruz Reserve wheels. I think it'll make me a little more nimble and quick up the hill. All right. Here we go. I apologize for the breathing now. It's gonna get worse as I hit max heart rate at the top. Alright, back at the top. Time to go down again. Alright. A wheelie around that corner. Of course I need to know how to wheelie. So, yeah, as much as I'm looking forward to that V-Strom, mainly as another vehicle in the house, and fun way to get from A to B, more utilitarian to be honest. When I used to windsurf years ago, the big thing was higher wind so you could have less equipment, smaller board, smaller sail. The smaller your equipment, more dynamic, more fun, less fighting your gear, and more just having a hoot. And I think when you're bombing down the hill on a mountain bike, you get that. Why do I want a 250-pound motorcycle? When I can get a 20-pound mountain bike and dance on the top of the surface. Different strokes. Yeah. Some people hate up. I don't mind up. Well, looks like the battery's way low. Subscribe, por favor. Hey, I'd love to do some Spanish versions. Currently learning Spanish. Subscribe. This is Journal Writer. Well, you get Silver Star sticking with me. a little loose through there. So, if you want to know something about a motorcyclist that mountain bikes or having battery stop, battery go, battery stop, battery go. I would have loved to have done a full continuous ride there, but wasn't able to. So what I did want to say is if you get to this point, I mentioned gold star in your question. And I'll answer. I'll make it a point to try. I can't promise I'll divulge secrets or personal issues, but who knows? But if you have questions about single speeding or